Yo, what's going on, folks? How y'all feeling? You know what it is. It's your boy CJ the Hog, and this is our newest addition to the HOGside fan. Big Simple, man.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
Big Simple, what is going on, man?
Not much, CJ, man. I'm just glad to be here, man. New edition, you feel me? I feel real good about this. You know, let's get this thing started because I got a lot of stuff to say. Got a lot of stuff to say.
Man, first thing first, before we begin, I would like to say, man, it's glad to have you part of the team.
No doubt.
I'm really excited to see how, you know, what you bring to this show and everything. I know it's gonna be great things. I know we're gonna have a lot of laughs. So let's get this thing started. So, with that being said, trade deadline happened in the last 48 hours, and what happened is big trade happened, monumental trade, and I would have to say that I don't agree with all this. I'm still in my feelings a little bit, but Chase Young and Montez Sweat have been traded from the Commanders. Chase Young is now in San Fran. Deal hasn't been fully finalized yet. No, I think it's which one? Sweat hasn't been finalized yet, right?
Not yet. Yeah.
Not yet. Right.
Sweat, not yet. Yeah.
Sweat's deal hasn't been finalized yet, but Chase Young has been traded to San Fran for a third round. Montez Sweat got a second round. Actually, no. Chase Young's deal isn't finalized yet. That's what it was. And
Oh,
then
okay.
Sweat has been offered an extension. Sweat said he's not ready to extend yet, which is
Oh.
mind boggling. Just mind boggling. So, oh man, some fans are happy for this. Some fans just understands why. Some fans are pissed off. How do you feel, bro? Like I'm still
I
lost for words, bro.
I
Like
know, I know, man. I know a lot of people like this, man. Like it's mixed emotions. It's mixed emotions. CJ, what? But the whole thing is, it's a business. You feel me? And like, like it said right now, we in the position of a lot of change. And I feel like looking at this team further down the road, I think we still have a slight chance of getting things done when it come down to the front office and stuff and all that other stuff. But at the end of the day, Montez Sweat and Chase Young on the same day, it kind of hit a lot of people. It kind of hit the wrong way, but I say the Sweat one, we kind of already knew what it was. You feel me? But to get a second from Sweat, that's a great deal. But Chase Young, I think we got a little bit screwed on that because just getting
big time.
yeah. It's tough. It's tough, man. It is tough looking at Chase Young
Like
out
I'm just
there. Whew.
oh man, I'm just like, why? Like I get it's a business, right?
Yeah,
But there has to be some sort of plan. There
it
has to
got
be
to.
some sort of plan. And I don't think there was a plan. I do not think there was a implemented you know, plan. Like I know the goal is to get draft capital. But
Right.
at the end of the day, when you look at it, it's like, dude, like, what's going on? Like, what happened? And then, what really bothered me was like when Chase got traded, everybody was like, "Oh, well, yeah, he was this and he was that." And then the media started saying, "Oh, he was a bad head case. He had bad habits. He was
I want to.
he wasn't really like fit for the
I don't
team
want
and all this." And I'm like, "Where's all this coming from? Why? Why?
Yeah.
Like
All that supposed to happen with what's his name? Jack Del Rio. Jack Del Rio put him in those positions. If
that's
you
what
want to
I'm
ask me.
saying.
That hey bruh, like if you're gonna let go Chase Young and Montez Sweat, you might as well go ahead fire Ron Rivera and Jack Del Rio. That
Now,
that's just common sense.
hey Miss Jana, how you doing? How you doing? Then we got
Miss
we got
Janet,
our co-host here. Champ, what's going on, fella?
Shan,
Yo,
no mud, no
What's
mud.
going on? You on black right now. We can't see you.
hold
Oh, there
on.
you
Yeah,
go.
my bad, bro. My bad. Uh, Shout out to Miss Janet. Thanks for
No
watching, Miss
doubt,
Janet.
no doubt.
Uh, I'm
So
listening to y'all. I'm listening to y'all, bro. I'm a little on the opposite side from y'all. I'm cool with the whole trade scenario completely.
we gonna get there, right?
I'm like 50
My
50
thing
on
is,
it.
I get the whole trade, right? I get the whole trade,
Yeah,
right? I
Okay.
get why I was done. I get that you need draft capital. Okay,
yeah,
I get that part. Not mad at the draft capital, right? I
right.
am upset because you could have gotten a little more.
More,
You
yeah.
could have negotiated for just a little more. I'm not saying, oh, get a second round, but you could have got a third round and maybe a fourth or something for the next prior season. Something that you can work with. There was no I don't think there was no negotiation, there was no wiggle room. I think that they seen that, oh, a third round, and they wiggled their asses and they said, "Oh, let's just go for this." And that is what I was upset at. You know what I'm saying? It was like you traded him for a bag of dog bones, and that's it. You know what I'm
Can I
saying?
say something? I
Um,
understand how you feel, but can I say something? Hear me out.
go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Come on with it.
Remember, they already had rumors of Chase Young getting traded and Sweat getting traded, and the teams only called in for Sweat only. There was no hot trade value market for Chase Young because they were still worried about their leg. They didn't trust it. You know what I'm saying? And plus, his productivity for the past couple of years is minuscule. To be honest, what it's small work. My thing I'm trying to get you to understand is if no other teams was calling from everybody, dog, they was pressed to get Montez Sweat. It was multiple teams calling in for Sweat. No one was calling in for Chase Young, bro. No one was calling in for him. And then for his dad to also come on there on a radio with Grant and Danny and everything, that was also uncalled for. It was a distraction as well. I mean, I wish the dude the best. I hope he thrives in San Francisco. We got what we can get from him. Now we could have. Can we? Now I do agree with you, CJ. We could have got asked for an extra. Maybe, hey, let's get your fourth or next year's fourth. How are you? Okay, I would have been understand that. But at the same time, they wanted to get rid of him. They was done with him. They seen enough. And it's like I said, it might be some other cuts that might make us upset. They're gonna dump. And they just letting some of these guys play out. And then I understand how you feel, bro, but it's business. Like I said, I rather would have kept me personally if I was running GM. I'm keeping Montez Sweat. I would have said Chase Packet. That's just me. But they let both of them go. They're done. And I wish both of them the best, man. I want them to get the bag. Get the bag. But it just didn't work out here. We failed. We failed Chase Young. Again, another high pick. We failed.
So and that's what I was gonna bark into because hearing that he's traded, and then people sharing their feelings about it, and it was like, oh, he's a bust anyway, we can move on. And I'm like, yo, like, what is going on? Like, first off, this is the first thing first. Where were the coaches before then that was saying, oh, how he's a bad influence, how, this and that, how he had bad habits and stuff like that? And I'm like, so when was anybody going to say something about this?
I
Why?
mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you about this as well. You can. Did you watch the Ron Payne mic'd up video?
Yeah,
Did you see how when he was mic'd up, all the defensive linemen was all in the huddle working together? And who did you see sitting to the side by himself?
Chase.
Chase Young. He
Chase
he.
Young.
It was very obvious. This dude, he was worried about. I want him to get his money. I'm not crapping on a dude. I'm just stating facts. Everything I'm saying is straight up, bro. The dude kept sitting off on the side. You saw Casey Hill. You seen John Adams. You seen all of them talking and showing love together. This guy's off on the side. It sounds weird and it sounds deja vu-ish. Is giving me the it gives you the RG3 vibes. It
and
does.
and
It
then
rubs people the certain wrong way. This is supposed to be your franchise guy, and we failed him. They didn't use him correctly as well. And then he got hurt. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, everybody wanted to see him at OTAs. He's out on the West Coast anyway with Von Miller. He's doing his own thing. That rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. They just like, okay, dude, you only got your rookie season. That's it. You
But
need to put in work.
he's not the only guy that should veer upon his own to do his own workout and stuff like that. But I hear what you're saying, right? It's just that everybody had something bad to say about this guy than the good things that he's brought here, right? And that is what bothered me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That is what
right,
bothered me. Everybody pointed to the negative of this guy when he got traded and not the positive. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
nah, I got
So
no nothing negative to say.
yeah,
I'm just
you
like it
know,
just didn't work
so,
out.
I mean that's what really rubbed me the wrong way, and I just all I'm saying is on the 31st, I pray that he makes Leno eat those words. I pray, I pray. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. But Sweat, I'm still kind of. I was like. I already knew Sweat was going to get traded. That's one thing that I seen
yeah,
from the jump. I already knew Sweat was going to get traded. That was just the the thing that I already prepared myself for it.
He was hot commodity.
What's up, Chase? But I didn't want them to get rid of two defensive ends. I didn't want to. I didn't want that. But now that it happened, this is where we are. So
right.
now I'm like, what's going to happen next? Are
Can
we
I
going to
ask both of you a question?
what's up?
If we would have kept Chase
Come on
Young,
with it.
like I said, I think it's more of a personal thing with us fans about it. This is me. I'm outside looking in. It's more personal with the fans because he's from here. He's from the city. You know what I'm saying? We rooting for him. Like I said, it just didn't work out here. But then I want you to ask me a question. We know Chase is going to want his money. Are you telling me right now, both of you, y'all was willing to pay this kid down there $23 million? He's really worth that.
I mean, not
Be honest.
really, but
Be honest.
it is. To be honest, I don't know.
Mm.
But to be honest, what I will say is that I think that you pay him for the future rather than fully evaluate him because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, and this was total malpractice. It was
Right,
total malpractice on his entire roster. This defense is way better than what the product has been put out.
That is
And
correct.
what another thing that really bothered me is that people like to say, the individual skills of these players and not add context to the malpractice of these coaches. Like for instance, Jack Del Rio been the defensive coordinator since 2020.
Hmm.
He's ran the same scheme since 2020 with no adjustments. No matter who's there. No matter who's there. Didn't make adjustments for the guys that's there. You know what I'm saying? And people ask, oh, well, Chase hasn't done this. Chase had this many sacks in 4 years. Like, why? One, the guy just had a gruesome leg injury. Two, he was defensive rookie of the year. He was defensive rookie of the year. And three, Jack Del Rio was not the guy to get the fullest potential from the guys that we have on this defense. We got 4 first-round picks on this D line, and you telling me that it would have been the same outcome if there was another defensive coordinator? Please
Okay.
tell me.
No,
Please tell me this is what people think.
I understand the logical part, what you just said. I clearly do. But from the realistic standpoint, I'm being honest with you. You making sense. But once again, this is a business. I feel like your answer is yes. You're paying him that 23 mil. So, would you pay him the 23 mil?
uh, I, I mean, it all depends on. I look at Chase. See, I was a bit. I am one of those ones that loved it Chase Young. You feel me? So I feel like I would have paid him because at the end of the day, everybody got to get paid. But it all depends on the only thing is it's all how you perform on the field. I'm not gonna give I'm not gonna give nobody if you ain't gonna perform on the field. You feel me? That's the whole thing. If Montez Sweat ain't performing on the field, something that everybody was looking at is the sacks. That's the only thing everybody was looking at. Hey, he ain't getting that many sacks out there. So right now, this year, he on pace of getting at least down there 14 to what, 15 sacks this year. If he stay on that field, I'm just saying, I'm hoping, I'm hoping that, for Chase that, he have a good career, but I'm just hoping that we didn't make a huge mistake when we gonna think back and say,
We did.
damn,
I'm just gonna let you know that we did.
All right.
right.
Me personally, I'm not paying him 23 million. 23 million goes to guys like snap, TJ Watt. Hold on, TJ Watt. I'm paying him 20 guys that take over the game. Now I'm gonna ask both of you another question, and I'll wait. And I'm willing to dispute with anybody's watches. It's not a Chase Young hate. It's just I'm seeing what it is.
You want to know
Th-
Right.
why
th-
guys like TJ Watt go out
No,
there?
TJ Watt takes over games. He dominates a game,
You
bro.
know
You
why? You
can't
want to
sit
know
here and
why?
tell me, name me one
You want to
game
know
you
why?
you seen
You
you
know why?
seen this man took control of a game. A
Want to know
second
why?
overall pick.
Want to know why?
Come on, bro.
Because the Steelers, I don't have they don't have no other first round picks on that D line. That is why we got dogs on this D line. They only got one dog. They only got one dog on that D line in Pittsburgh. That's
And
That's
why.
it, brother.
okay, what about
Yeah.
Cuz? What about the Cuz from the Browns? His name not kicking in at the moment.
Now, who else they got on their D line? Who?
You-
They got your boy Clowney on the other side, and that's who Chase plays like.
Clowney.
nah, he playing for the Ravens. He playing for the Ravens.
Oh, I'm sorry, he's with the Ravens now.
Yeah, he with the Ravens. He doing pretty well
No,
right now.
and don't get me
Caesar,
wrong.
you can't make excuse. It's a business.
I'm
We
not making
he
excuses.
been here for
All I'm
4 years.
saying,
That's true. For
all
four
I'm saying
years.
is he has been here for 4 years. Montez Sweat been here for what, 5, 6 years. But what I'm saying is, you if you knew, and I get Dan Snyder is most of the blame for this, and I get it. But Braun, listen, you didn't bring in the proper personnel to manage these guys, to get these guys to get the best out of these guys. And he didn't. He didn't get the best out of Fuller, to be honest with you. He didn't get the best out of the DBs he brought in. Like, come on, man. Like, Cam Curl is a gem. He's a gem. Derek Forrest is a gem.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? They're gems. They're hidden gems. They're guys that you found later in the draft that should have been drafted, that you would see drafted early, but you didn't. So you got those gems. But now you got this lackluster ass defense, and it sucks. The defense sucks.
It do.
And people say, "Oh, that's because the defense don't get home enough because
Nah, it's coaching.
you ain't got the linebackers. You don't have the linebackers to blitz." So this is what happens. This is what happens. You keep rushing 4 men, and they're not hitting home because you don't have proper linebacker play. You got a linebacker that's a prototypical guy that's not fully
Right.
developed that you wasted your time on. And then you brought in Cody Barton and a guy that can't even run ladder drills.
Yeah, that's all coaching, man.
But sure, let's blame the D line for not getting home all the time. Let's blame them fully. Let's do that.
Hey,
Okay.
we gonna wait on it. This Patriots game gonna mean it. Yeah, I'm telling y'all.
Oh, I'm keeping receipts.
Oh yeah,
Definitely,
this Patriots game gonna
definitely.
tell a lot about
I'm keeping receipts.
Ron Rivera and Jack Del Rio.
these two guys, Two Hill and Williams. Hey, look.
I laughed.
Hey, look. Listen. I like those
For
two.
real, man.
I like Two Hill and I like JSW.
I
Don't
like
get me wrong.
JSW.
Don't get me wrong when I say this, but there's a reason why they are rotational players. People saying, "Oh, he got 2 sacks this game. He got 2 sacks that game." They are rotational players.
Yeah,
They're
they're
not
not starters.
they're not playing this amount of snaps. So I would like to see them play this amount of snaps and how productive they are. But they are rotational players. I expect for you to come in after not being in for most of the game and be able to do something productive. That's what
Right.
backups do. That's what backups do.
But your starter's not doing them.
But people saying that with Chase and Sweat gone, they won't be missed. And on a Patriots game, I would love to see this. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. I'm gonna sit
Mm.
there and I'm gonna twiddle my thumbs. I'm
So
not even
you
gonna.
upset. You upset about the trade.
It's not
I'm
about me
listening
being.
to you.
It's not about me being upset about the trade. It's about. It's about the cap. It's the cap on the app. That's what I'm saying. People saying that Two Hill and Williams, is going to do just as well as they have been doing, as Chase and Tez has been doing this season. And I'm like, okay, we'll see. We'll see with them playing 65 snaps a game. We will see.
For real.
Like I
We'll
said,
see.
all we can do is see. We never seen them dudes play that much. They, like you say, when they came in, they took advantage of their time, their gameplay. They took advantage of it. We'll see. They are guys right now. Lean with it, rock with it. There's gonna be a lot of players on this team that's not gonna be on this roster next year.
Right.
Exactly.
Josh,
So
imagine them sitting there with a notepad on their phone. They be like, "Yeah, cut him, cut him, cut him." They watching everything. So, like I
so
said, I understand your frustration, but dog, we got to move on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
absolutely.
let's be honest. The defense has played well without Chase Young on the field. We seen it happen. What was this? What
So
was it last year? The defense was in the top four. Chase Young barely played.
so this is another thing you
Did you
got.
miss Chase Young all last season?
He played 3 games.
Bro, answer the dang question, bro. Stop playing, man. Did you miss him, bro? We can play the videos from last year
I
too. We
did.
wasn't talking about
I
Chase Young
did.
like that.
I did. I missed him.
Okay, bro. Like, man, look, bro. We 0-3 in the division. We gotta lean with it, rock with it, baby. I understand your frustration. I feel like everything I'm saying is going one
All
end
I'm
out the other right
saying is,
now.
we just watched Leonard Williams get traded for a second. Just want to throw that out there.
Leonard
Okay,
Williams has done more than what Chase has done.
this season.
Bro, it's not off of this season. It's a list of work. They traded picks for a list of work.
Okay, yeah, okay. You know, and
Mm.
another thing that really grinded my gears is hearing that the new analytic guy that they brought in had a
Oh,
lot to do with this trade. And I'm
you
like,
so
all right,
upset, dude.
well, listen. If this guy really came in and had most to say, then honestly, Terry would have been on the move too for me.
Everybody was saying that move everything. Now I think if you move Terry, you really stay. No, but I get you,
Hey, look,
CJ. I'm not arguing with you. You got it.
listen.
But
I'm,
that direction is telling
I'm not,
everybody we're
and
done.
make no mistake, I'm not saying this out of hate or out of spite. What I'm saying is, if you're trading for draft capital, you trade your biggest asset, and the biggest asset on that team isn't Chase Young or Sweat. It is Terry McLaurin. You trade Terry, and you get the most draft capital that you can get from this guy.
That's
What you
true.
can,
You're
what you
gonna
can.
lose the fan base with that one. You're gonna lose the fan base with that one.
And look, Ron Rivera
You
still
you
on his
compare
own.
you comparing Terry to I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
not
not
even gonna
comparing them to Tez and
but I
Chase
get
Young.
what you're saying. If you're
What
gonna
I'm
go out like
saying
that,
is,
then go out.
if you're
That's
gonna
what you're
go
saying.
out like that, if you're gonna trade your stars for draft capital, then you do it all the way, not halfway. If you're gonna do a full rebuild, then do a full rebuild. If you're gonna do halfway, then I mean, it's
They
whatever.
might be retooling. They might be retooling, CJ. Bro, they might be retooling, bro. Let's just put it that way. They might be retooling. They're gonna keep some guys. You know what I'm saying? We do have a young team. They're gonna keep some guys, bro. You know that. They're gonna keep some guys, but they trying to bring some big dogs in.
It wasn't even the third round pick. It was a complimentary pick.
Bro, nobody wanna chase Young.
A
Wouldn't
comp
you
pick.
rather bro,
All right. So
would you rather get something or nothing?
with the messed up leg, with the leg that is still healing, definitely worth more than a comp third.
Bro, nobody was
You get
calling for
you
him.
get you get a regular third. You
No
get a
one was
regular third.
calling for him.
Some obviously somebody did.
Bro, nobody was like I said, San Fran reached out. They're trying to go to the Super Bowl.
So that's where you negotiate. You don't just go for whatever they give. You negotiate. That's why you're there. That's why you're there. For sure. You know what? For sure. Hey, look. I wish the best for what happens next. You know, I'm still a fan, dog. I'm still a fan.
We
Make no
all are.
mistake.
We all
I'm
are.
still a fan. All right. But what I'm saying is, do I trust the process? I trust Josh Harris, right? I trust Josh Harris.
I don't trust anything.
But I am allowed to criticize
Yes, you are. You
the
pay money. You're a
decisions,
season ticket holder. Yes.
decisions of my owner. And to be honest with you, I don't know if I feel this right now. I don't know. I don't
That's why
know.
we gotta sit back and see, brother. That's all we can do. Dan is gone. They dumping stuff from the old era. If it's not working, like I said, everything that Ron been doing his way has not been successful enough. We've been a mediocre team in the middle. So you know what I'm saying? Like I understand your frustration. You be like, at least keep one of them. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying. But the new owners and everything, they like, dog, they seen enough from both of them. They not what he at. They both of them, they not what he at. They both and they and in those eyes, they both underachieved. Thank you, Miss Janet. Tell them, man. Just sit back and
I refuse to use the moniker that you stole from the NBA team. I refuse.
bro.
I refuse.
It's too late,
I refuse to use a moniker that was stolen by NBA, stolen from an NBA team. I
bro,
refuse.
bro. Josh Hurts woke up yesterday. What's today? Wednesday. So he woke up Tuesday or Monday. He woke up Monday and chose violence. Then woke up Tuesday and chose violence again. Dog, that man is not playing. He wants to win. So you know what I'm saying? So two star DN's gone. That would mean you either pay for one in free agency. Thank you. They're gonna do something. They're gonna do their homework. We don't even have a GM right now. There's no GM. Mayhew and them are out the
Who
building, bro.
who in this free agency?
I
Who in
want
this
Brian Burns. See what I'm saying? I'm asking you a question,
So you want another Montez what? Okay.
bro. I mean, we ain't got there's it's no. It's only a handful of elite pass rushes, and we damn sure didn't have no elite pass rushes.
So I'm
Just
just
be honest, dude. Like, be honest.
saying, you want Brian Burns? How Brian
I'm
Burns
just
get?
saying, don't we got to bring somebody else in?
But
We don't know what we don't know what Magic gonna
Brian Burns ain't been hitting home either.
bring somebody else in. We're gonna have. You think these two right here going to be they're going to be the answer? These two right here, you call rotational players, two Hill and Williams. You think they're going to hold it down? I'm asking you. Okay, then. So they're going to most likely go in the draft and get some guys, some top guys. And I'm pretty sure you probably know the names of these new guys that's coming out of college.
All I'm saying is
CJ,
you go,
this ain't the
you
first time
gotta
this
you
happened, bro.
you're gonna go get a defensive coordinator that can get the best out of these guys after you trade the two guys that really needed it. I'm just saying, good job.
Okay, let me ask you another question, bro.
job.
Who are the available best defensive coordinators that you want to see come here?
There's coordinators you
Who's
can
going
get.
to be available?
There's coordinators you can get that's better than JDR. That's not rocket science. I'm pretty sure you
Who?
can. I'm pretty sure you can go out there and get the best out of the guys that's there.
Boy, I'm asking you who. I don't know. I'm asking you who.
There's
Who's a good defensive
there's
coordinator that's going to be available? That's going to want
there's
to leave a team to come to be a defensive coordinator.
Flores,
You think Brian Flores?
Brian Flores, absolutely.
You think he's and who is he's the what, the defensive coordinator for the Vikings?
Yeah,
You think he's going to leave over there and come here?
why not?
I'm asking you.
Yeah, money talks, dog.
Okay,
Money.
who else? Who else?
I mean, I don't have like names off the top of my head right now, but it's like my whole thing is my thing is it's just the malpractice and the result of another's malpractice here. I get that this is the business, right? I get that
Yes,
this,
sir.
and even in business, regardless if the supervisor does an ass job of providing and doing well for the employees, and the employees are the ones that get fired. I get it. That's business, right? But this is crazy when you got these two guys that has been slightly impactful, but can't really. You got guys on the D line, you got guys in the secondary that has been slightly impactful, but because you got a coach that coaches like a dinosaur, this is what you get, man, and it's frustrating. It really is frustrating, and I get Josh Harris just doing his job as a new owner. This is what he got to do. So I'm not trying to give him a lot of gripe for it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, again, Ron Rivera should have been fired already.
And
He
he's
should
going to
have.
get fired.
No,
He's
he's
going to get
not.
fired.
He's not going to get
They're
fired.
going to wait to the end of the year, unless he lose again this week, next week.
Yeah. And then we're gonna watch continued malpractice for the rest of the season, and somebody's gonna get fired. Trust me. Sorry, somebody might get injured, and somebody's value might come down with if you keep Ron Rivera and JDR as a head coach for the rest of the season. Just cut the umbilical cord now. Cut it. Just cut it. Do away with it. What's going to happen? What's going to
Nothing.
happen? What's going to happen if
Nothing.
you fire Ron?
It's 9 games left. It's 9 games left.
What's going to happen? What's going to happen?
Nothing.
Exactly. So why even waste our time in keeping Ron Rivera here? Oh, because he's a stand-up guy. Because he's a stand-up guy.
That's
We
what they're
know
gonna
he
do.
we know he's a stand-up guy. He just stands there with his arms crossed all game. We know he's a stand-up guy.
Bro, that's what they're gonna do, man. Like I said, he's respected around the league, regardless if you like it or not. They respect Ron Rivera around the league, bro. So they're gonna try to give him some due diligence. But if we go out there and let's say we get spanked by New England, it's a wrap. Then you gotta they're gonna let him go. But like I said, I would have let him go after the Chicago game on Thursday Night Football. That was the draw line for me personally.
I would have let him go after the Bills game.
Oh, I can agree with you on that one too. I can agree with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, just
The
do away
Chicago
with
game, home game, Thursday Night
it.
Football on Worldwide. That was embarrassing.
I won't be mad if they let go Eric Bieniemy ass too.
I'm gonna keep my mouth closed on that.
I mean, you can't expect for a guy to bring owner bringing a new GM, and that GM are like, oh, okay, hey Eric, how you doing? Yeah, we're gonna make you head coach. We're gonna allow you to bring in your own offensive coordinator. We're gonna do that.
We don't know if he might become interim head coach.
That never happens. Never
Like I
happens.
said, they might. You never know. If Ron, like I said, you want Ron and Jack gone, they might have to promote him. They be like, show us what you got. You got 7 games left.
Oh, he could be
What
an
is you make it seem like we're gonna win double-digit games anywhere? We're not. To be honest,
interim.
this, is,
Ugh.
this team is very inconsistently coached, and and I've been saying it every single week, which team was going to show up this week. The offense showed up this weekend. Defense trash. Even though they had a couple of turnovers, it was still trash. Now, let's say the next weekend we playing New England, the defense probably step up, and the offense is going to be trash this week. It's just it's never coached consistently. It's like they not meshed. So it's just inconsistency, man. We just going like I said, let this season ride out. You already I can see it in your eyes. You ticked off, bro. You just ticked off.
I'm actually okay. It's I'm just tired, yo. Like
We all are, brother. We
uh,
all are.
and people saying, "Oh, it's gonna be so much better next year." I hope
We
so.
don't know.
I hope so because
The
it
the off season is going to show you, CJ, what this ownership is trying to do. If they come out aggressive and they swinging, making doing their things, we won't see what they do. If not, bro, if they're gonna still do the same old pitch and grab thing, you'll see.
my fear is we get into this new season and it's the same thing. It's my fear. It's my
And if,
number one.
if that's the case, then it's the players on your team.
Or it's the personnel. Maybe it's the front office. I agree.
Hello.
You know, what do y'all think of the rumors that Josh Harris looking at a trade with New England, Bill Belichick? Keep Bill Belichick ass away
We do
from
not we do not want that man here.
God's sakes. For
No,
God's
sir,
sake.
Bob. I pass. No, sir.
I've
We don't
seen
need his dual culture here. I pass.
yeah, I've
I pass.
seen Bill Belichick without Tom Brady, and respectfully, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. I'm good on Bill Belichick and his
Thank
shenanigans. I'm good on that. You know, I don't need Bill here. I want a young coach. I want a coach who can come in and get the best out of these guys. Like I don't want to hear. I'm tired of hearing everything that we got in this room because obviously you lied, Ron. You lied. You told me that everything we got is in this room, and you trade the two things that we have in the room. You, sir, lied to me. It's like Josh Harris came in the locker room, seeing that shit, and was like, "Yeah, paint over that shit. Let's not use that encouragement here because we're gonna trade a lot of y'all."
Dog, the
And
defense is ranked down in the bottom after we was in the top four last year. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what is do you think like tell me what do you think was going to happen? Like they seen enough. The new owner seen enough.
I want to know.
We lost to the Giants 14-7, bro. Offense didn't show up. We get spanked, like you said, we get spanked by the Bills, and then we made Chicago look relevant for a whole week on national TV. Embarrassing. The same defense with Chase Young and Montez out there, the same guys not making no impact. So I understand your
So
frustration, but they looking at a business way like we're done, move on. That's how they carrying it, bro.
true, true.
And this ain't the me and you been fans for a long time. We done seen a lot of players that we never didn't want to let go. They let go. So, like I said, hopefully Josh Harris and Magic got a plan. I hope they got a plan.
So there are a few guys that I do not. Um, I don't want to see De'Ami Brown here next year.
Oh no, he's got to go.
Yeah, half of this wide receiver room can go, including Dax Mill. I know,
I mean, he hasn't been on the squad
you
anyway, so I'm not worried about him.
know.
But
Yeah,
I
he
agree with
still
you.
is.
It needs to be
He still
upgraded
is
at
one of
that,
the best wide. He still is one of the best wide receivers. Wide receivers.
and we need to upgrade at tight end.
Uh, he's still he's still one of the best wide receivers in the wide receiver room. Um, but yeah, man, we need some serious upgrades
You
to
gotta have
save.
patience, brother.
Uh, we need some
We
serious.
already been we already as fans been patient. We just want a playoff
Have
win. We
we?
still
Have we? Have we been
yeah,
patient?
we have been, bro. We have been.
How do y'all feel about y'all top three picks not on the football field? Again, malpractice, green hat.
Green hat. I said something about that. I'm like, okay, if Forbes is not performing well at corner right now, and you got Percy Butler, sometimes he getting cooked as well. Why not try your first round pick? He's an investment. We gotta use him. You just got him sitting
But
on the bench. It's just
but here's
it's pointless. He gotta play. How is he gonna learn if he doesn't play?
but here's my thing. Forbes not doing well because he's playing in something that he is not used to playing.
Bro, he said he's used to the same scheme in college. He stated that
No,
in
no,
the
no, no, no,
interviews.
no, 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 no. What I'm saying is he is not a punching bag. He's not a guy that me personally, I don't think he's his own guy.
I don't think he's so either. Not the way he played in college. He
So the
likes to get up
fact
in your face. He's just small frame.
the fact that he's playing a lot of zone instead of man, again, like I said, I mean, you gotta get the best out of your players. And he's just not doing that. He's not. And people say, oh, it's not always coaching, it's the individual player. Yeah, you can blame the player's skills, right? But you know these players got skills. It's the reason why we got out and got them, right? Like, not Ron, but I'm just saying, like, it's the reason why they're here, right? Chase was a dog. Montez Sweat was a dog here. Just so happens that we got Jack Del Rio as a defensive coordinator. Cody Barton didn't look this bad in Seattle. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not caping for Cody Barton. Cody Barton didn't look this bad in Seattle. All of a sudden he comes here and he had an overall grade of 39.
Like I
Like
said, different scheme, bro. We see Bama's perform very well one scheme, go to another team and look like trash. It happens all the time.
again, when before Forbes got drafted, I've always said Forbes can be in the slot. Easy. Juice be on the outside with Fuller. So again, got this guy on the outside. And he's getting cooked. He needs to move up the ranks. Just like you did with everybody else. Why Forbes is automatically on the outside? Why?
Because he's tall, fast, and he was the new toy. That's
St.
why.
Juice St. Juice came in. St. Juice came in and he was a third round. He was I said third round. And he was a slot guy. Danny Johnson started out as a slot guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I get he's a first round pick, but he's supposed to be in a slot that build rhythm, to get that rhythm, to get him
Correct.
to understand. But we're talking about Jack Del Rio here. So what do I know?
And like I said, they haven't pulled the plug yet. All of us fans be waiting for them to let them go. We just got to sit. If they're going to sit here
Pull
and
the
let them play the
plug.
season out, it is what it is. CJ, we don't have no control about it, bro.
And it's
We don't.
malpractice. The ownership.
You're just not happy.
You know what? I'm not happy.
You're
I'm
not.
not.
I can feel the
I'm
bad
not.
energy over here. I can feel. I can feel the
I'm not
bad
happy.
energy, bro.
I'm not happy.
I know you're
I'm not
not.
happy. Just the trade was stupid. Like
I don't
I'm
think it's
not.
stupid. They have
I'm
to
not.
have. They have a
Let me
plan.
let me say again. I'm not mad that they're gone. I don't care if they're gone. But you traded Chase Young for a bag of sunflower seeds. So I felt a complimentary pick, a comp pick, bro. a comp pick.
Let me
I would
ask
have
you
been
another question, CJ. Can I ask you a
I
question?
would have been okay with a regular third, to be honest with you.
Can I, like I said, I understand what you're saying, but no team was calling for Chase. No, it was dry for him. They was trying to dump him and get rid
Did
of
you
him.
negotiate with the only team that was willing to call? Because obviously
We,
San Fran was desperate. Obviously.
yeah,
Obviously.
and let's be honest. Is San Fran going to pay him after this season? No, no.
They might, depending on how you phase out. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
if he goes and finishes
I'm
the
not
season
gonna
off
lie.
dominant,
He's gonna end the season with 10 sacks.
about time. Good job. Be honest with you, okay, good job. I wish him the best. One of them. Like I said, the Bears are going to keep Montez. They're not going to let him go. They keeping him. They gave up a high draft pick. They keeping him.
He
San Fran
has
is trying to get
but
to the Super
but
Bowl. They need help.
he has to take the contract though.
Oh yeah, he probably most likely going to sign it. It is what it is. Who knows? We might get Chase Young back. You never know. You never know. But Cuz needs to play better. He really needs to play better. He needs to be available. That's the
So
reason
let's
why all the
say
GMs that asked about him, they were so worried about his leg. They didn't
so
trust
let's
it, his health.
so let's say Montez Sweat plays so much better in Chicago. How does that feel on our end?
That means we didn't control him. We didn't. Dog, we keep how many times we mismanage players? Everyone will leave here, go to another team where there's better coaching and play better. We can name a whole bunch of players, bro. We can name a whole bunch of players. Yes,
Nah.
we can.
Who?
We can name players that go somewhere else and play better.
Who?
Sure, actually. Who else? Crowder
Scherf,
left and balled out and with the Jets.
Scherf ain't playing better. He's doing the same thing that he's doing, especially when they upgraded their center and their right tackle. Scherf doing just fine with help.
And he was doing okay here too, but he just wasn't available. The only thing is he hasn't been hurt all season.
Because he has help on that side. He didn't have help over here.
And once again, mismanaged and failure. It goes right back to what I'm saying, bro. The same thing, bro.
We don't have guys that really left here and like balled out somewhere else.
Bro. Okay. We I guess we have it. If you say so.
I mean, I just don't feel like we have. I just don't feel like we have. I just don't feel like we have. To be honest with you, Crowder, he was decent. You know, he didn't do anything outside of what I seen him do here. Like he didn't do anything better than outside of what I seen him do here.
I
Who
think he
else?
went to Pro Bowl with the Jets. He was their best receiver.
Uh, he was their only receiver.
That's what I'm saying. He was their best receiver. That's what I'm saying.
He's
Like
our only receiver. At the
you
time,
gotta give him his props, bro.
Crowder was with Deshaun Jackson and Pierre Garcon.
I know. He was a slot. He was our slot and our deep threat.
And that's all he is. He ain't no better. He ain't no better. He ain't no better. He's just the
You
guy
said
that
I'm answering your question at the end of the day.
he's a jag. He's just a guy.
You're so negative today, dog.
No, I'm serious. He's just a guy.
He got
He
a Pro
don't
Bowl on his belt.
he don't chase. And I'm so loving it, yo. He wanted to stay in Washington. It sucks so bad. I feel for the kid.
Montez
But
doesn't even look happy in Chicago.
he
Hey,
don't.
he can leave after this year. It's 9 games left. He can be like, no, thank you, and bounce. But if they're gonna pay him that bag, they gave up a high second round pick. They're gonna pay him.
That
He's
was the
gonna
offer,
get paid, bro.
that was the offer they couldn't refuse. That was the offer they couldn't refuse. I wouldn't even tell them say no to a second
Y'all
round
make it
pick.
seem like we was gonna get first round picks for these guys or something because we drafted them in the first round.
I never said I was gonna get a first round pick.
My bad,
But
yeah.
what I said is I wanted more
You good,
draft
bro?
Yeah.
I wanted more draft capital. You know what I'm saying? Like
Bro,
if you're gonna
we got 1 first, 2 seconds, 2 thirds, a 4, 5, 6, and a 7. We got some picks this year. You just not happy today.
but again, I want to know like what other players left here and balled out.
Uh, Antonio Pierce half left here and balled out.
Who?
Antonio Pierce.
Who?
He left here and won the Super Bowl with the Giants.
Did
For
he win a
real
Super
though.
Bowl or he was just the guy there?
Dog, he was starting, bro. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this.
He was the
We're
only
not gonna do this. I'm gonna
linebacker.
make you start go. You about to start googling, bro. He won the Super Bowl. He was a starting linebacker. He left there and went there to start, bro.
Because he was the
Stop.
only good linebacker on that
Jeremiah
roster.
Trotter. Same thing. He was here, went somewhere else and balled out. This ain't the first time, bro. Like, stop acting like that. Right now, you in your feelings because your favorite player is gone.
I'll give you Jeremiah Trotter. I'm not giving you Antonio Pierce. Nah. He was the
LeBron
only
Landry.
good linebacker.
LeBron Landry left here, went to the Jets, got a Pro Bowl.
Who?
I'm asking your question.
Man.
Move.
And Landry, I say Landry when you think about Landry though.
And I'm sorry.
But we all know he wasn't all that
That's
here, but he
not-
went to another place and went straight to the Pro Bowl.
Let's
I
not
think-
use Pro Bowl as an accolade.
But that is an accolade for a lot of players. A lot of players don't get that opportunity, bro. It's hard. It's hard to get all pro.
It's
What
a
are you
popularity
talking about?
contest. It's a popularity contest.
All right. So how
All
come your
pro.
man Daxville? How come
All
your man
pro.
Daxville not in the Pro Bowl, son?
All pro is one thing.
All pro is hard to get.
Yeah,
Pro
that
Bowl.
is hard to get.
Pro Bowl.
Come
It's a
on, bro.
popularity contest. It's a popularity
And not everybody gets it, bro.
Oh well.
But I'm just saying that's part of people's career. There's a bro. Tony Gonzalez has a lot of Pro Bowls, a lot of All Pros, no Super Bowl.
It's not based off stats.
But I'm
gonna tell you though. Now in this day and age, though, in this day and age, when it comes down to Pro Bowls, it's strictly off a name now. Almost,
yeah.
It's like strictly
to a certain extent, yeah. To a certain extent.
Day and age,
Fans
so by Terry McLaurin getting his first. Hold on, so Terry got his first. Yeah. Hold on, Terry got his own last year. You're not happy for him about that? That's an accomplishment, bro.
It's still a popularity contest at the end of the day.
That's an accomplishment. You can't take that from him.
I'm not taking it from him. But don't say Antonio Pierce got one Pro Bowl and expect him to be like, oh snap.
No, I'm sorry. No, Antonio Pierce got a Super Bowl. He got a ring.
He's the only linebacker.
CJ, but you said who left here and was successful somewhere else, and I'm naming them.
He didn't ball out. He was the only linebacker there.
Aye. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, you got it. You got it, bro. I'm done. I got a headache now. You got it. I got a headache.
I mean, Antonio Pierce was wild. It was wild beyond comprehension.
All I did is answer your question. All I did was answer your question.
Wow.
Hey, Sim, he said, this is before you got on here. He was like, name some players that left here was successful somewhere else. I was naming players.
He said you can't use Trotter. He only been good in Philly.
But he was successful when he left here. Regardless, he wasn't. When he was with Philly, he was cooking.
Dang,
Yeah,
he did his thing. Hey, Greenhat, didn't he get a Pro Bowl or something with y'all too? Like, dog, like I said, I'm just, bro, you can say what you want about Pro Bowls. Any NFL player will tell you that's even hard to get, bro.
I know one that really.
All right, Sean Taylor had a few of them joints too. So you gonna say all this is failure?
My look, my statement stands.
Come on, bro.
You can throw Sean Taylor in there all you want, bro.
I know you, bro. If you was in the league and you would have won Pro Bowl, you would be excited. That's an accomplishment, man. That's an accolade for that individual.
It is one that has success, though.
For me, yes, I would have been like, okay, cool, I got a Pro Bowl. But
that's a successful accolade, bro.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, I won a Pro Bowl. No.
It's for your resume. It's for your resume, bro.
Now, Tom Brady didn't care about the Pro Bowl like that.
No, he was a ring guy.
Yeah,
he's a ring chaser guy.
Yeah, so
Hank the Silver, Peyton Manning, the same thing.
Yeah.
I care about.
It is what it is. I'm not going back and forth with you about it. Like, I know if I was in the league and I would have balled, I would have had like a 1,200-yard season. I got recognized for a Pro Bowl.
It's never based off stats.
I know it's never based. It's popular. I get that.
If it
But
was, it
that's what I'm saying. People are making it. It's making it. Not every player gets go on the list. There's a lot of guys that get snubbed every year.
you forgetting that us fans sent 11 players to the Pro Bowl. You forgetting that, right? You forgetting that year, right?
When?
Right? You forgetting
When?
that we sent like 9 or 10 players to the Super Bowl. I
When?
mean to the Pro Bowl.
When?
I think it was like what year was that? What was it, like
Is
20 or
this the ninth?
2012? What was that 2012
2012?
2012 or something like that? We didn't have 9 Pro Bowlers in 2012. I don't care how good this team looked in 2012. We didn't have nine guys that was the best in the league. No. Hell no.
Trent
Hell no.
Williams.
I said 9 guys. That's one guy. One guy.
What about Carlos Rogers?
Oh, he won a Pro Bowl with San Francisco when he left us.
First off,
He's not answering the question.
no, nah, because he said Trent Williams. I want to answer Trent Williams.
Oh,
First
okay.
off, Trent Williams was him here, and he's him now.
Him now, yeah.
There's no
that's
difference
true.
in Trent Williams now. It's just shocking at his age. He's playing at the best of the best. That's still
And he's now all pro since he left us.
He was all pro already. What do you mean?
Not when he was here, he was getting Pro Bowls.
What?
Dude, check this out. He
Was
wouldn't get no
Carlos-
respect, bro.
Was Carlos Rogers
He was
all pro
before he left.
in that
Bro, he never went all pro as a Redskin. It was go ahead. Please go ahead.
I'm talking
If
about
I'm
when-
wrong, I cash app you some bread right now. I give you $10 right now if I'm wrong. He was never an all pro player here. He always got recognized for Pro Bowl. He started getting all pro when he went to San Fran, bro, and I thought it was stupid and crazy.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Like, stop playing with me, bro. Like, come on, man. Man.
I thought he was getting all pro before.
But he never got all pro as a Redskin football team. He never did. He went to Pro Bowl every single year. He was automatically nominated. Either him or Ryan Kerrigan when they was here, bro.
Oh,
That's all we had.
And Fletcher.
And look at Fletcher.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. He was been playing the same, like you said, the same dog level here and in San Francisco. The only thing in San Francisco, he's considered all pro now, bro. That's what I'm saying. Them accolades, regardless of what, them accolades mean something to those guys. That's recognition, that's stats. That's your way to get in the Hall of Fame if you in there playing.
Was Cooley in there?
Cooley had a couple of years, man. I think Cooley had a couple of years. D'Angelo Hall had a couple with us.
Yeah.
Trent Williams, 2015, all pro. Come on, dog. I know what I'm talking about.
When did he went all pro?
2015. He was second team all pro.
With the Redskins?
Yes, with the Redskins.
That was the only year.
Like, bro, it was his last. What was his last year or something? Like,
what do you mean his last year? 2015 was not his last year here, was it? No,
it wasn't. But
not 2015. Nah.
I mean, still,
that's when Kirk Cousins went on a rampage.
And you know me, I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna cash up you right now. This nothing. Yeah. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But dog, he's always been Pro Bowl every single year, bro. Like, we've been like, dog, he should be all pro.
I don't care about Pro Bowls, respectfully though, bro. I'm not gonna take it away from the guys who won it. Congratulations. But at the end of the day, it's a popularity contest, dog. Fans vote. Fans vote.
And I hate that part of it. I do hate that part of it.
Bro, we literally watched a Ravens backup quarterback in the Pro Bowl last year. And you here to tell me that he's one of the best of the best?
No.
Man. Come on, dog.
Damn,
that's all I'm saying.
I don't.
Man.
I look at the team
back in the day, back in the 90s. The Pro Bowl meant something. The
Pro
Bowl meant that you was the best. So if you made a Pro Bowl then sure, I give you a thumbs up. But now it's all a popularity contest. There's nothing stat-wise about Pro Bowls that people talk about. It's a fan game, dog.
Yeah, the last time the Pro Bowl was real good was when Sean Taylor hit that punter.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm happy.
That was the last time it was like, hyper standard. So,
And I'd even take that. I even take that. What was that? 2003, 2004.
Around 2007 ish,
Okay,
somewhere around
yeah.
that time. Yeah.
But other than that, bro, like it's all a popularity contest, man. Like I said, like we watched the guy from the Vikings who only literally had one interception. That was the interception that cost us the Vikings game last year, and he went to the Pro Bowl.
Who you talking about? Talking about Harrison Smith?
No, not Harrison Smith. He was a nobody. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's a popularity contest, bro.
But
Like
no, I'm not disputing that, but I'm just like, you can't, I don't take away. If you earned it, you earned it. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's recognition. That's the way
niggas
I
don't
look at it.
earn it though. Niggas don't earn it.
Not all of
Sorry.
them, no. A lot of them don't earn it, no.
Especially
Come on, man.
Some of them
it was
do.
it was
Like I
one
said,
it
how
was
many years Terry should have been already be getting Pro Bowl votes,
all
huh?
pro too.
Yeah, but like I said,
Yeah.
it's a business. It's a recognition thing. That's the way I'm looking at it. I understand from your perspective though, CJ. It's a popularity contest at the same time. I get what you're saying, bro. But like I said, I'm not gonna discredit if you get it, you get it. It's part of
It,
your resume.
and
It's
it
on
do
your resume.
it do get mad. We do get mad about the pop. What the fans suspected of it because some fans don't really look at everybody's team. You feel me? So you know, it's a thing, man. It's a
Instead of
thing.
you just naming a regular player, you'd be like, oh, okay, this is such and such football player. They can be like, who? But if you come out, you'd be like, yeah, 3-time or 4-time Pro Bowl, such and such
Right.
player. It's
All
a
right,
part of your
and
resume. It's part of
you
your resume.
said you said Carlos Rogers.
He won the
But
Pro Bowl with the 49ers.
respectfully, respectfully,
Could
I
not
was
catch a
mad.
damn
I
cold.
I was
he was he
mad
was
about that
he was
though.
all the only reason was because he wouldn't wear contacts.
That's terrible, man.
I'm serious though. I'm serious
No,
though.
that dude, he can cover,
He
but
wouldn't
he
wear
could not
contacts.
catch a cold, bro.
No,
Like
Man,
he
he
I
wouldn't.
just had
know,
bricks
but
for
He
hands.
wouldn't wear
I liked it.
contacts because
I
he
love
wouldn't
how
wear
he covered,
contacts.
man.
The moment this man got LASIK surgery, bruh, when he went to San Fran, bruh,
Yeah.
that
He
man
had
that
what?
man that man
Hey,
turned
how
into
many picks he had that year? I think he had
That
like four or six.
yeah,
six. He had
yeah,
6 picks.
yeah, bruh.
That's crazy because we used to see this
He,
Bama drop all the
And
shows.
I was mad because that year we could have used that. You feel me? We could have used that big
all
time.
he had to do was wear contacts.
But he
CJ,
was a
you burnt,
hard
yeah.
hitter too. He was
CJ,
a
right?
hard
You burnt, yeah. It's all good, yeah.
man. Carlos Rogers was the only I say the only corner that can definitely hit somebody and lay
No,
somebody
yeah.
out.
So
Now,
after
oh,
you,
hold
Yeah.
on,
after
Rashard
you,
Breeland
after,
too. Rashard Breeland used to
Yeah,
strike Bama.
Braylon too. Yeah, a little
La, la,
bit.
la, 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 la.
Hey, I did.
hey,
Hey,
I did
bro,
that
CJ.
with.
Hey,
here we
CJ.
go,
We got
Jag.
some, we got some Breeland hits, son. We got some Breeland hits just on YouTube, my man.
He was a liability.
Breeland used to strike, my man.
Yeah, but he was a liability, dog. He was a
Yeah, he was
liability.
inconsistent.
Yeah, he
To me,
was.
the best corners we all had here were but of course Champ Bailey, Sean
Not a
Springs.
lot.
Sean Springs was all right when he was here. Yes, he was, CJ. He was all right here.
Sean Springs was okay. He was okay. He was getting a little burnt, but at the end, not a
A
little,
little,
but
a little, a little.
Hold on, that's two. That's two. Hold on.
I mean,
Carlos
he got
Rogers.
burnt a lot. He
All
got
right,
burnt a
Carlos
lot, but at the
Rogers.
end of the day, he was decent though. He was decent.
And
He was decent.
at the end of the day, CJ, you know how I feel. I rocks with D Hall. So that's four corners. D Hall's on my list. That's
You
just
missed
me.
one.
Who
You
else we
missed
missing?
Fuller.
Oh no. Oh yeah, Fuller's playing now. Fuller's a dog. He's a dog to me. He's small. He's just small. When he go against them big dudes, they just be sizing
And
him up.
what made me like Hall even more when he was going up against Calvin Johnson that year, I said, man, if anybody had a chance, I'm hoping Hall can pull it off and
He
you
he
know at
he, he
least
got his one
he
good
got
playoff.
his
He picked
yeah.
them off.
So I
But
was
Calvin
like,
Johnson
yeah,
still put up like 150 on that
yeah,
Bama downside.
yeah, for real, bro. But he did do his part. You feel me? So
Oh yeah.
yeah, man.
But yeah, so like guys like Champ, Guys like Trent don't count because they was him here. They was him here. They was the same when they left. You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? I'm talking about guys who was on a decline, left here and balled out. You know what I'm saying? Like I give you Jeremiah Trotter.
I can't think of you. If you saying the D line, I can't really think of anybody that was here on the D line that left and went somewhere
Not on
else.
the D line. I'm talking about on the decline. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? Like who looked like trash and we traded them and they balled out.
You talking about the only person I can think of like that is what Preston Smith. He was decent. I mean, he was
oh yeah, he
decent.
won the Pro Bowl when he left here too. he won the Pro Bowl when he left here too, bro.
That's
Hey,
all.
bro. Hey, CJ, you can do all
Hey.
you want. That's another one. Another one. That's another one. That's
Oh
another
no!
one.
Wait.
Hey, bro, he has a Pro Bowl. He left here has a
I'm
Pro
just
Bowl.
putting it out there, man.
Hold up.
I think he has 2 Pro Bowls when he left here.
Balled out? Come on.
Not
Hey, but
ball,
hey,
but
with
that first year,
Green Bay,
that
with
first year
Green Bay,
though,
yeah.
yeah, that first year with Green Bay, he balled
The first
out.
year
He
with
did.
Green Bay, yeah, yeah. Nah, you know it's true. That's
Skip. Oh wait, let me tell you something.
he's still in the
Yeah.
league too. He's still playing.
He's average, bruh. He's not good. He's never been. No.
Go ahead, man.
Easy to say that when you guys are Darius Smith on the other side.
Zadarius Smith is a dog,
Exactly.
but he did his
was a
job.
dog. Yeah, he did. He did do his job though.
And,
You gotta get some. You gotta get pops. It's hard, bro. It's hard to play in
Hey.
the NFL, bro. This is not Madden, bro. It's hard to play in NFL, bro. It's hard, bro.
And sometimes it be scheme wise too, man. They be putting
Yeah,
these guys
if
in the
you
wrong
don't fit
position.
here, you don't fit here.
Yeah.
Like I said, I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if Montez or Sweat both ball out and both finish the season with double-digit sacks.
I wouldn't be shy about
I
that.
wouldn't be surprised. They're already over the half limit mark. I'm not surprised. You got 9 games left. You telling me you can't get 5 more sacks in 9
Hey,
games?
man.
Then you don't deserve to get re-signed.
what's up, Logic? My man said Preston Smith.
You said what?
My man said Preston Smith, dog.
Hey, Preston Smith is a Pro Bowler. He's still in the league. He's still in the league. He's still starting too, and he's still starting.
And that's the crazy
Pro
thing.
Bowl
He is
don't
still
mean
signed,
nothing, yeah.
It means something to these players. It's hard to get, CJ.
He ain't got no other accolades.
Huh?
He ain't got no other accolades. That's why.
CJ, it's the NFL, bro. It's hard, bro. It's hard to play in the league, bro. You know it.
Who else you got? I'm interested to see who else you got now.
Hold on. Yes, sir. You got me thinking now, yeah. You got me thinking, bro. Because this has been a topic for a minute. And he's been against everything. Against everything.
You said LaRon Landry, young, and I don't
But
know.
he left. Bro, he left here, got a Pro Bowl. Bro, what are you talking about?
I don't know, young.
With the Jets. That's even more embarrassing. He got the Pro Bowl with the Jets. You know how embarrassed that is, bro? Come on, man.
This is me trying to swerve the cap that you doing, yeah?
I ain't capping, bro. Google it.
Hey, come on, bro.
Bro, he got a Pro Bowl with the Jets, bro.
The Jets, but he was the only good player on the team. Come on, bro. Like, what we doing here?
Hold on. Wasn't Revis on that team that year too? What are you talking about?
Ooh.
I think Revis was on that team, bro. I'm answering your question the honest way. You say who left here and done better. I'm just naming players that have some accolades to them.
Ron Landry ain't do better. He did the same shit that he was doing here, bro. Like, he was still doing steroids and straining his pectorals.
But y'all don't think he would have been doing that if Sean Taylor was still living. Y'all don't think he would have been doing that, right?
Who?
If Sean Taylor was still living, do you think he'll still be doing that?
Yeah, man.
Landry.
Dog,
Y'all
he
still
was,
think
but
Landry
he
is
took
still
the
growing?
steroids so he can hit like Sean. He wanted to
No,
be like Sean. He wanted to play like Sean.
and he was doing that shit in college anyway.
Oh, all right, all right, all right.
Oh
I'm
my
just
god.
because I'm just trying to see, you feel me? Because maybe Sean Taylor would have told him a thing or two. That's all I was. I think he would have told him a thing or two. That's
Watch
just
this. I'm about to. Hey, watch this. I'm about to piss CJ off. Watch this. Ryan Clark.
It's time to go. It's time to go.
Hey,
He
hey,
said
son.
right Clark.
Time to go, bro.
Hey, bro. Ryan Clark left here got a Super Bowl ring, bro. And he got a
Yeah,
Pro Bowl. He got a couple Pro
yeah.
Bowls, son.
I would get a Super Bowl too if I
If I
had
played
Troy
next to
Polamalu.
Palomalu, I would have been in the Pro Bowl too if I played right next to
Hey,
Sean Taylor.
well, I guess we can talk about the
Whoa.
kickers that we let go, right?
You said, let's do the kickers. Let's do the kickers. Let's do the kickers. Let's do the kickers. CJ, damn. What's up, CJ? Oh, hey, Tim. We got some Pro Bowl kickers who left here that goes to the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, they go. That's great. Hey, man.
Hey, Sim, go ahead, drop those names, bro. Drop those names, bro.
You got
Drop those names, bro.
what's his name? The dude from the Giants, what's his name? Gnome.
No,
Yeah, he doing
no.
a good thing.
Pro Bowl kicker. Pro Bowl kicker. Sean Sweezum.
Sean Sweezer.
Pro Bowl kicker. Matter of fact, 3 or 4 time Pro Bowl kicker. Keep going. Keep going.
Man, I think there's one more out there. I can't remember.
Who else is in Sep? Yeah, who else is
Hey,
Y'all
it's
got
one,
me.
it's one more right
There's
now.
one more.
It's somewhere. I can't pinpoint it. I can't pinpoint it yet, but it's gonna
CJ
come
probably
to
know
play.
who it is too.
Yeah,
He just don't want to score.
Who you gonna say? Kai Forbath?
Oh!
Hey, I heard you about to be on Base the Doors Up this year too. That's the crazy thing. You about to do some
Is Cat
crazy
Forbath
things.
still in the league though? I didn't know he
Yeah,
was still in the league. I didn't know he was still in the league.
I heard he
First
hit like a
off,
61 this
first
year.
off, Graham about to get cut because he missed the field goal. First of all, all right. Secondly, Sean Sweezum didn't really kick that many field goals because they were scoring actual points. First off, third of all, Kyle Forbath got released for a better kicker in the Texans.
Mm. Yeah, you doing some great things right there.
Oh Lord. Hey Sim, you got me with the kickers, dog.
Let me say,
How was it? We better hope we don't lose our punter. Because we know he's gonna go all pro with another team.
Oh yeah, he doing some great things right now.
Watch he don't make all pro.
It didn't. I thought he made All Pro one time.
No, I think he did. Was it last year?
I think so.
Yeah.
But I know CJ down nothing. That's nothing. That's not accurate.
No.
I said all pro is one thing. Pro Bowl ain't it, bro. Pro Bowl and all pro is different.
Hey man.
Oh, yeah. All right, CJ. Hey, come on, man. Let's get to what's going to happen this weekend in New England. Yeah,
man.
What we going to do in New England?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know what we going to do.
I don't know.
But the only thing I can say, I said this on Twitter.
The only thing I'm gonna say is I got receipts. I got receipts for all you glorifying Two Hill and James Williams fans. I got them all. And I'm
hold on, CJ. They was actually glorifying.
Yeah, a lot of people, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at them. I'm like, hey, they're the next men up. I'm not glorifying. We haven't seen too much of them, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Chase can go because Two Hill got 4 sacks in the season. Are we really going to miss Chase? Now we got Two Hill and James Smith Williams. Yeah, okay. We'll see them when they play 65 snaps a game. We'll come back. We'll come back to this conversation. We'll come back to this
Hey
conversation
man,
right here.
for real.
Man. That's
CJ,
like
you
that's
you
like
go, you about to have a ball Monday, aren't you?
that's like coming out here and saying, oh, you know what I'm saying? What's his face? What's his name on the Wizards? What's the bench player name on the Wizards? I forgot his name. That's like saying,
Um,
matter of fact,
who?
that's like saying James Jones. James Jones is an elite player because he hit the threes at the buzzer and win the games when it matters. Eh, Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hell of a coach though. But yeah, okay.
Hey
Come on.
man,
They're rotational players. That's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to come
that
out and be productive when it's time to stand.
know your role.
Are
You
we
know
home? Are
what
we home
I'm
this
No,
week
saying?
or are we playing in New England?
yeah, we playing in New England.
Oh
We might,
Lord, I
we might
hate this.
lose too.
They gotta know they role, man. They gotta know they
They're gonna know
That's
they
a
rolling.
racist. That's a racist,
They're gonna
racist,
they're gonna they're gonna
racist.
they're gonna know they roll and shut their mouth. That's what's gonna happen.
yeah,
CJ,
man.
so what's the score prediction? Yeah?
So man, I don't know, bro. I lied to a little bit.
So your spirit is gone. It's gone. Usually my spirit be
It ain't
gone.
it, ain't- it ain't no faith. It ain't no faith in the
But
schools anymore. It ain't like
it's not though.
like
But
yeah,
I'm gonna just
like
say one thing though. The offense found their identity. I think.
Do you think so?
Yeah, yeah. I know, I know, I know, I know. Right now we 3-5 at 3-5 and all that,
You
but
think they found? No, honestly, why? I want to hear
I
your reason
re-
why, bro.
the reason why I feel that way
swerve
because
on that.
they 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 pass the ball a lot. You feel me? They do pass the ball a lot, but at the end of the day, I really look at Sam Howell. I think they're gonna really just use Sam Howell as they tool. They're gonna use that as they tool. So I feel confident that they're gonna use him a little bit more better with Eric Bieniemy and stuff like that. If we score over 30 points and then lose the game, and Patriots haven't scored only but 20, what is that? Only about 10 points or whatever they score per game. They don't score that much. I know that much. If they score over that limit and where we score from, I feel like Ron Rivera and them is out the door. I'm being honest. You should win games when you score like 30 points or more. You shouldn't have to go out there and try to score 30 points and then your defense don't stop nobody. That's crazy to me.
Welcome to the command.
Crazy.
I mean, we
For
did it
real,
last
man.
week. We did
Yeah,
it
you
last
know
week.
what I'm saying?
We did it 2 weeks before that. I mean, score 30
Hey,
points
man.
still lost. You know what I'm
That
saying?
that you should win a game. When you score 30 points, you should win a game. That's just being honest. That's just being honest, man.
I'm gonna get that put on my shirt.
Now you need. I want the 4
You
years or
do
the 3 years. Yo.
the
4 years.
4 years,
4 years.
Yes, yeah.
4 years. You been here. I'm done.
That's
Like
another
yeah.
thing, yeah. Like, why Jacoby ain't go? Like why you like?
Oh, they,
Oh
they was trying
man,
to. They was trying to lowball us for Jacoby Brissett. They
they
tried to give up
did.
a six
Bruh,
round pick.
bruh,
I
I
would have
would
Yeah.
taken a
take,
fourth from
bruh,
him.
I
You
would
could
take,
give me a
bruh,
fourth.
I would take a chicken McNugget and a fry, bruh. What you talking about,
Who's gonna be
Yeah,
the
for real.
backup? And please, you better not say fucking Jake Fromm.
Jake Fromm is
bruh,
the best ability.
bruh? I'd take
Let me stop.
anybody at this point, bruh. Bruh, we're about to clean house. Who cares who the backup is, bruh? That's what I'm saying. Like,
This don't make
who
no sense.
cares? We trying to get draft capital. I would have took in the 6th round. You talking about low ballers?
Hey,
Low ballers? Come on, bro. You know how many backups is available? You know how many backups is available? And you want me to sit here and negotiate with you for Jacoby
man.
Brissett? Is that what you want? Man, get
Shit.
out of here, man. Get out my face, dog. Get out my
Hey,
face.
those last round picks do turn out to be something, For some
I would have
reason
took
in
a fourth
Washington.
for him. I would have took a fourth or a fifth for him. Yes, I would. He's
For
a competent. He's a
Jacoby.
A
competent.
lot of
He's a
swerving
competent
tonight, yeah.
starting quarterback.
A lot of swerving tonight, yeah.
No, no, he's competent.
A
He's a
lot of
competent
swerving.
starting quarterback. He's competent. CJ, he's won games, but like I'm not saying he's a dog or anything. I'm just like he's a competent starting quarterback, which teams need right now to win. It's 8-9. What's 8-9 games left? You telling me he can't win no games in that for people? Nah, he hasn't been here for 4 years. He only been here 1 year.
No,
1 year.
4. That's how many games he won last year.
Okay, he can come in and win 4 games or 5 games for another team. Like I said, what the heck? It's not a lot of good quarterbacks after they starters go down. So just trash.
What up, dudes? He said, "What up, the sentiments?"
Man, I want to do this on the show, man. I want a brother to come on the show, yeah.
Hey, dudes, we got to set up a time for you to come on.
Bro, got to come on the show, man.
Yeah, set up a time for you to come back on the show.
He said, "What if the sentiments believe?" I want Sam to stay.
Talking about Jacoby. I mean,
I wouldn't care. I would not care.
I would. You can kick rocks, respectfully. I don't want
I'm not trying to see no Jake Fromm. That's just me.
What if Jake Fromm not here? Like, there's other veteran backups you can bring in here, yo. Be honest, I don't like Jacoby. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's good. Like, if you want to, it's like, I don't know, man. Like,
So, you want to bring back Heineke?
Oh my Lord, I definitely don't want to bring that back. I'm just saying, I know how that road.
I'm just saying. When you make it sound like be looking for a starter.
Nah. Because you know how I go with that, though.
I would know if they about to blow it up, man. They're gonna clean house, bro. Like, they ain't gonna clean house completely. But if you think for 1 second that Jake Fromm or Jacoby gonna be there next year, yeah, nothing coming, bro.
But we got about 20.
They're gonna blow it up though. I feel that way.
As long as Chase trying this volume.
Oh no, we're gonna talk some Chase Young, baby. We're gonna talk some Chase Burn. And my volume right now, it's at a 4. I'm trying to turn it up to a 6 for you. I'm waiting for him to get on here, sir. He got to get on here.
Hey, Deuce, real quick, man, because I gotta address something, man. So we talking about guys who left here and balled out. I heard LaRon Landry. You know what I'm saying? I heard who else was it? I was like, wait.
We named 3 kickers. Trent Williams.
Trent Williams don't count. Yeah, he was him when he was here. Though. He's talking about guys.
But we named you Pro Bowl players that left here, went to the Pro Bowl.
We're talking about guys who were trash here. We're talking about abysmal guys who just couldn't cut it here and went somewhere else and balled out. That's what I'm talking about. You said LaRon Landry. LaRon Landry was a stretch.
LaRon Landry, did he do anything here?
Not really.
And once again, it comes back to my point. He won the Pro Bowl with the Jets. Do you know how horrible that is?
Bruh.
The Jets. It was just him and Revis. I think that's it. The Jets, bro.
Damn, who else out there though? There's some good players.
You told me to name players that left here that
I wanna
gain success at another team, and I named them.
It's some more out there though.
Thank you, Sip. It's probably some more we missed. Even if they had one good year, so they left somewhere and went and been successful at another organization instead of here. We fail people here. We do.
So,
Alexander.
God damn.
Oh my gosh. Boom.
Yeah, there it is, man.
Hey, Deuce, I already named. I already named Antonio Pierce. He looked at me like I was crazy. I told him Antonio Pierce went to the Super Bowl after he left us, and he looked at me like I was crazy.
That one hits the mark right there, though.
Lorenzo Alexander.
Yeah.
We forgot about that one. Preston Smith, we did.
Yeah, there it is.
Hey, TJ, why you ain't making the same face, bro? We naming the same players. There you go. We naming the same players, bro. That left him. Hey, Deuce, he said Carlos Rogers. No, he said no to Carlos Rogers.
No, I said Carlos Rogers. All he needed was the.
But he left here and got a Pro Bowl with the 49ers.
what I'm saying is all he needed here was contacts.
He didn't
So
want to wear it,
Yeah,
CJ. He didn't want to put them on, CJ.
like, dude, the only thing you needed to do was just get contacts.
yeah, man. I said Alexander, that
Right.
man, I can't believe I forget about him. He was
I give you Preston Smith and Lorenzo.
he yeah,
You
Alexander
know
was
Oh,
what?
now you
loyal
want to give us
to a
Preston
T,
Smith.
man.
Now you want to give us Preston Smith. Oh, Fred Smoot.
Fred Smoot, there it is.
Oh,
I forgot about Smoot. You
I
know,
forgot
he
about
had the
Fred
Pro Bowl
Smoot.
with the
forgot about
Vikings when he left us.
forgot about Smoot.
Yeah, he did some great
But
things, man.
I wanna ask y'all this question though.
Yes, sir.
So with this new ownership, is this a tank or is this just business being business and just trying to get a little draft capital before the season?
It's business for me. I think these guys still want to compete. To be honest, watch out, watch out, man, watch out.
Um, say that again, CJ one time.
Oh, I know who you talking about, dudes. Uh, um, I think his name Ryder or Raider, something like that. REID.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot all
Yeah,
about him.
I forgot about him, yo. That's a good point. Thank you, dude. Yeah, that is true. But
Dang.
the question was like, with this new ownership, do you think that is tank? Do you think they're sort of like tanking, or do you believe? Well, not do you think they're tanking, but do you believe that this is a sign of a tanking season, or is it more of just a business and just getting a little bit of draft capital?
I think it's a business thing. I really think so. I don't think it's like when it comes down to it, you know, the players we let go, um, like Chase Young and Sweat, we got some picks. I feel like when they bring in the coach, they don't have to. When the coach come in or the GM come in or new GM come in and stuff like that, they don't have to worry about signing these players and sign Chase Young or Montez Sweat. He don't have to do all that. Now he could just focus on like Cam Curl and whoever else is on under contract. So I feel like it lessen the deal for them. But at the end of the day, I feel like whatever the new coach comes in, he's gonna have a choice where I think that's where he's gonna have a choice where he can like, okay, which one can I get a player here? Can I bring some of my players here to bring in to help out my team? Because I still think this team got capabilities of doing some great things. Because as long as you got those two guys in the middle, Payne and Allen, I feel confident. I feel confident about the defense. I just feel like they need to bring in a defensive coordinator that's going to be real, that's going to be real good to help these players. That's what I'm looking at. It's all coaching. I look at it like it's all coaching. That's that.
And
That's the
I
whole
look at
thing.
it the same way Simp look at it, CJ. It's a business move. Because, like
Yeah.
I said, whoever the new GM or the coach is going to be here, they're going to be set up with their feet up. You got down there 100 million to spend in free agency, and you got down there almost 10 draft picks. It's set up perfect. Then don't let's and we all for right we see right now too, CJ. For right with what we see right now in what 9 games of Sam Howell, Cuz look like he's worth bringing back next year to build around. To be honest with you, so we can go in a different direction in the draft. We won't have to worry about still overpaying for a quarterback. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? We can get some more. You spoke of it as well, CJ. We can get a receiver, or we can get a dog shutdown corner in free agency. We're gonna have money to build pieces, and hell, even get one of these top good linebackers for the team that we need desperately bad.
For real,
So,
man.
so it depends. Like if Sam goes out here, even if we look like crap, and Sam goes out there throws 27 touchdowns, let's say 27 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, he's on the pace to throw for 4,000 yards the way he's playing. If he goes and does that, and we see there's competent, he's keeping us in the games, but the defense can't is just giving up points. you can bring in and swap pieces out and actually get some real talent in here. I'm looking at it as a business standpoint. I'm not
Hmm.
once again, I'm not looking at it personal or anything like that. Like I said, I asked both of you gentlemen, did you find any of the ends that we have worth paying 23 plus mil next year? And like I said, me personally, I don't see it due to their production. They're not impact ends. They're good players, but they're not very impactful of games. They're not. I don't want to pay you 24 plus $1 million on a salary cap every year. Heck no.
Right,
I don't think you're
right.
worth it. That's just the
I
way I
feel
look at
you.
it.
So, I want you guys to take a look at this real quick, right?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
So, this is this is next year's free agency,
oh
and
my
right now we're
goodness.
looking at offensive line, right? So let's look at tackles first. Okay.
Okay.
So you seeing that these are the guys that will be available in the free agency. Then so you look at this and you ask yourself, where do you go? Do you go young? Do you go young or do you go in the draft? Or do you see any of these guys here that you are willing to go out and get?
The first 3 to 4 guys, I'm gonna pass. They old. I'm gonna pass.
Yeah,
Uh, I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably just hit the draft. And CJ, like I said, one thing I give you your props on consistently, bro. You know offensive lineman, man. So I think me personally, I'll just go in the draft direction, and that's what those picks for. You got two twos. Use one of your second round picks and get an offensive lineman. Unless you don't agree, grabbing somebody
yeah.
that
Get
early or the
because
first round.
we do need like a solid right tackle. Like a solid one. I'm not
We
looking
need
for like
two. We need two tackles.
yeah,
Period.
two tackles. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Like the right tackle is the main thing. Um, I mean,
There's
it
nobody on
don't.
that list that
I
I'm really
don't know.
impressed by. And unless CJ, you see some that's worth working with.
Um, and that's what I was going to bring. Like, I know you guys looking at the age, right? But here's one guy that really stand out to me,
Who is it?
and that's Donovan Smith. That's Donovan Smith. For Kansas City. So me
Uh,
personally, like I like the kid. I think the kid is a workhorse. I think the kid is a workhorse. I think the kid is pretty amazing. Well, not amazing, but he's definitely better than what we have. So again, like my question is, you know, would you rather go for a guy that is there in the free agency and you try to build this offensive line in the sense of not really going all out in the draft, but trying to find some guys in the free agency. Or maybe you can go just interior and find your tackles in the draft. However it is, you need to figure out how to build this offensive line and protect your quarterback, regardless if it's Sam Howell or it's another guy that maybe in the draft, maybe in this upcoming draft or the draft after that. 'Cause
now
you gotta build that foundation right there.
I feel you. I feel you on that. I
So,
feel you.
so out of all those tackles that you're showing me right now, this offensive lineman, the best one that you recommend for us to get is Donovan Smith.
Now,
So that's the first one that caught my eye.
okay.
I'm asking, would you take a chance on picking him up for next year, if he's available, especially he's coming from Kansas City?
If he's available, yes.
Okay,
Okay.
If if he's available, yes. Um,
2 year deal, 2 or 3 year
Now,
deal.
now
you know
another
what?
thing.
That is another good one. He said Mike Owenu. He
Oh,
did say
that's a
Mike.
good one too.
That is a good one. That is a good one too. That's actually a pretty good.
Does any and let me ask. See, like I said, I don't know too much about offensive lineman all the way like that. Out of all, besides Tyron Smith, we know he has an injury problem.
Yeah,
Uh,
big time.
Pete at guard has an injury problem.
Yeah.
Is any of these guys like reliable linemen that you, like I said, that you going to spend money on? We know that's a dangerous position. Offensive linemen get hurt every single year.
Well,
So
here's the thing. You got to ask yourself: are you going to go get a young offensive lineman, or a young offensive tackle, or are you going to get a tackle who's a vet that can teach these other guys that's there? And if
you can.
That's a good one.
If you want to get a guy, I'm going here. This is where I'm going. Trenton Brown from the Patriots. Trenton Brown was also on the Raiders. They traded him, and he's here, and now he's amongst one of the best tackles in the league right now as we speak. Right now, I believe he is top 10. According to PFF, if I'm not mistaken, the last time I checked a couple of days ago. So there's a guy that I would like to really like go out and go out and possibly snag. Um, as far as the tackles goes, another guy,
Hey, what's his game availability on his career so far? Does it show if he played all games or he missed any games?
you said what?
His availability. Does it show
Trent.
how? Yeah, does it show how many games he played out the season, or has he missed any games?
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I believe. I know he's injured right now. I'm not sure how long he's been injured.
No, that's crazy. He was drafted in the seventh round,
Yeah, out of Florida.
and you telling me he's considered one of the best top tackles in the league? That's crazy.
Correct. Out of PFF. I think he. Hold on.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
He got an offensive grade of 81. He got a pass blocking grade, of 75, and a run blocking game of 81.
Okay.
Yeah, for a 30-year-old, for me, I give it a thumbs up.
Like I said, I'm gonna. What about the draft though, CJ?
I understand that, so that's what I'm saying. Like when you're talking about guys like I'm talking about like the offensive line. Do you go out and get the guy out of the draft, or do you just go ahead and get what's right there, right in front of you, under your nose?
Dang, move, move. Good boy.
Because right now, Trent Brown only allowed 2 sacks in 9 weeks.
If he's available, and like I said, they want to make a swing at him, make a swing at him. Like I said, I know you more experienced with the lineman than I am, so
Mm, that's interesting right there.
He said Washington. He said Washington will go to the youth on the O line next year. A mixture of free agency and draft premier talent to
That's how you
protect.
supposed to do it.
yeah, yeah. That's how. I mean, like I said, you want to get a veteran left tackle, or if, like I said, if you in the draft and you guys know if there's a good that guy that's at tackle, go get him. If you know he's going to be a dog, like another Trent or Chris Samuels, like one elite premier left tackle, a franchise left tackle. If you know he's there, you go get
Right.
No, I agree. But like I said, like you can get one vet that's like 30,
him. Yeah.
and then you can go completely young. You can go completely young after that.
Okay.
That's just, I mean, that's just how I look at it. Is how I always look at it. I think everybody needs that vet inside of the locker room. I don't think everybody should be young.
Now, now, the thing is though. Now, when it come down to the DNs, I know that's another topic, but I feel like if one of these two do pan out to be decent, just be decent, at their position. Do you still look for a DN out there in free agency?
That or the draft. Like I say, the college players, if y'all know these guys that you know that's going to be a problem in college and everything, whoever the best players is going to be, You got to balance it out. Free agency, like I said, on defense, if whoever is young, and I know this guy has been consistent and available, I'm trying to grab him. That's just me.
Okay.
I do a
Okay.
mixture of both. Like you want to have to be strategic, but the moves you're making have to make a statement at the same time. So if we're going to go on the defense and free agency and pick up some linebackers and try to get a nice DM, okay, cool. And then if you want to go on the draft and get your offensive lineman, get your young guys and try to have them as a young core that you're trying to set up that can last for some years, then
Right.
that's good. It depends on what direction, what your plan is. What are you trying to do?
So if you're gonna go youth, right?
Okay.
Then to be honest with you, I know we're not gonna have like a real. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that. I don't know what can happen. But I don't think we're gonna have a high pick. So with that being said, like for me and me personally, I got my eyes on a few guys that might be there at the time if we do draft. Like we'll all be right
Okay.
now. We'll all be right now. I think 8, right?
Yeah. I think we're gonna be in that range with 11, 12. It all depends on how our record is, though.
Yeah,
I see us going at least,
the teenage number.
yeah, in the teens. Yeah.
And yeah, and a lot I hear a lot of you guys are saying, like I said, there's some guys that just straight up college guys, you know what I'm saying? They know college players that's like that really well. So that's what I'm saying. When that time comes, you'll know who's a good prospect to pick up next year or take a chance at for next year regardless. But like I said, for me, if I'm going to free agency, I'm trying to grab we got $100 million. I'm trying to get some good solidified players that's good at their position. I don't want no more flex players. I don't give a damn about you being
Yeah.
flex at the moment. I need you to be good. I want to know, can you compete? Um, like I said in the draft, CJ, you mentioned that we got what good 3 receivers, and we're gonna need some more. So we might as well in the draft. I'm drafting receivers. I want a really fast running back. I want something is like Gibbs or a baby Albert Kamara, something just fast. I want a fast home run threat. The
So
Caleb Williams. I'm not even tripping off the quarterbacks right now. I don't. I hope I'm right on this,
yeah,
man.
I wanna shed some light, right? So we're what, like about 8, maybe 9, maybe 7 right now.
Yeah.
So when you're looking at the big board right now, as of right now, let me see, when was this article? This article was on the 17th, right?
Uh huh.
So, you got Caleb Williams, Marvin Harrison, Drake May. You know those two quarterbacks and a wide receiver. And
Okay.
then as you go further down, you know
Tackle.
you got tackle, you got Olu
Mm.
from Penn State, you got Brock Bowers out of Georgia. That's a
I keep
tight end,
hearing his name. I keep hearing his name.
Yeah, me too.
tight end that we need,
Me
right?
too. Yeah.
And then you got the edge rusher like Leatu Latu, and then you got the tackle Joe Alt out of Notre Dame. You know, you got the edge rusher Chop Robinson, and then you got the cornerback Kool Aid
Kool
McKinstry.
Aid. The Bama's name is Kool Aid.
Yeah, and
Wow, he probably a dog too.
oh
He
yeah,
probably is though.
road. But yeah, Kool Aid is actually one of the best corners inside of this
Is he
upcoming
a man corner or balance corner or coverage corner?
man coverage. He's better on man coverage.
Got you.
But but then Cooper 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 DeJean from Iowa
Okay.
is actually pretty solid too. If you're looking for another cornerback,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. But
It's a lot
look,
of. I see a lot of receivers on
yeah,
here that's coming off
I
the
never got to
board.
say like this year is wide receiver heavy, so we don't have to go for the top guys for wide receiver. It's gonna
Got you.
be like it's gonna be the draft class like the Terry McLaurin draft class. I think
That's
if I'm not
gonna be
mistaken,
ridiculous.
that
That's
draft
a
class
crazy draft class of receivers
like
too.
like
For real.
that draft class was wide receiver heavy too.
Yes, it
Terry
was.
McLaurin, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, because yeah, if I'm not mistaken, so
Yeah.
um. So they're like everybody was saying, "Oh, get Marvin Harrison Jr." You know, but I'm like, this
All right. What
everybody.
about linebacker? What about linebacker?
Now I heard we it's supposed to be a little deep on linebacker. That's what I heard. Now
So
I'm not too sure.
linebackers right now on the top list, no
There's
linebackers
no
really
linebacker.
hit. But
Oh, okay, okay.
linebackers could be the edge rushers too. So
Yeah.
I like sometimes these edge rushers are linebackers, but
That is correct.
right now, like as far as the linebacker room, now the first linebacker that actually hits the list is at 36, and that's Barrett Carter out of Clemson.
Do he? I gotta look him up then, because I'm trying to find like a middle linebacker that has that instinct. You feel me? Like attack the
Hmm.
ball, something like that, and then stay in this lane and stuff. So that's what I'm mainly looking for.
Right. So, like I said, like a lot of these edge rushers are actually linebackers,
Got you.
but you still got Jeremiah Trotter Jr. out of Clemson as well. You know what I'm saying? But he falls at 57 on the big board.
So that means
Right.
he's like a second day pickup.
Right. But
Oh, this is Batman. I'm still. It's his name Kool Aid McKinstry. That's crazy.
yeah, Kool Aid McKinstry.
I just
But
want to see his tape, man.
oh yeah, you gonna see the master class on him, bro. This weekend against
Yeah,
LSU. You
that's
heard me?
true.
You heard me?
Right.
No, this is his name is Jaquincy McKinstry.
Yo, his parents Kool Aid. I was like, damn, y'all spelled exactly the same.
His real name is Jaquincy.
Mm.
JaQuincy.
Yeah, Jaquincy. That's his real name. But he go by
Oh,
but
I
he
was
go by
about to say they was wild with that jump.
his real name is Jaquincy. But he go by Kool Aid.
Got you.
But this draft class is wide receiver heavy. Like you seen on the big board, there was at least 10 wide receivers
That was
on
going
this
in the first round.
not even the first round, but just like on the big board itself.
Got you.
So that's a real interesting key right there. You know what I'm
Got you.
saying?
I feel you on that. I feel you.
So um there's a I don't know, man, because I need to see what GM is going to be there. So while we talking about GM before we close this out, um, so I was reading an article. So I was reading an article earlier that was talking about um like 7 personnel executives who could be general managers in 2024.
Uh huh.
And one of the names that really did pop up was Adam Peters. He's the assistant GM for the 49ers.
Right.
You know, another guy is Ed Dodds, assistant general manager for the Colts. Um, yeah, Mike Berganzi, assistant GM for the Chiefs.
Come on, man.
And to be honest with you, for me, I am going for a GM. I'm going for the GM of Super Bowl team.
So you want the GM from the 49ers?
Yes,
Got you.
or from the Chiefs. You
But
know,
what they can resign to stay there, right?
they can, but usually with these like assistants, like these assistants, they want a bigger role. That's usually what happens.
Got you.
You know, you got Andy Weidel, he's the assistant GM for the Steelers. You got Brad Tillis, he's also the VP of operations for the Chiefs. So there's some notable guys that they got down here too, like Brandon Brown, assistant GM for the Giants, Catherine Raish, the GM for the Browns, Joe Hortiz, he's the player personnel for the Ravens. I've actually heard his name a little bit, in the last couple of months. Um, it's the Ravens, you know what I'm saying? So we don't know what GMs is going to be there. Maybe, maybe Josh Harris brings one of his own GMs.
Bing, go sit down. Sit. Good boy.
So, man, you guys have heard me rant.
No doubt, no doubt.
You guys heard me throw my tantrum. Now I am all calm, down, and mellowed out. I am accepting of the future, but I'm still keeping receipts for Sunday.
I didn't know. So hey, do your thing. I did not know. I didn't know they was glorifying the backups. I didn't know that. Well, it's all
Keeping
cool.
receipts for Sunday. Okay.
You just
All
make sure
right,
you,
all
you
So,
right.
you make sure you call them out, bro. You make sure you call them out.
so on that note, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and interacting with us. Big Simp, again, welcome to the team, brother.
No doubt, no
Hey,
doubt, no
Welcome to
doubt,
the
no doubt,
team.
yeah. No doubt.
You guys going to see a lot of Big Simps on the podcast. Um,
All day,
you
yeah.
already know Champ is here. The Champ is here. And hey, look, may the rest of the season be great.
make the best out of it, CJ. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to get
let's make
everybody
it.
to do.
That's it.
Please
That's it.
make the
Yeah.
best out of it. We getting tested as fans. We never experienced this before or anything right now. Let's see what's going to happen, bro. We just got to be like, CJ, there you go, baby. We need the shirts, man. We need the shirt, dog. We need the
Hey
shirts,
man,
bro.
So,
for real.
on that note, man, I want to thank everybody. You
No
guys,
doubt.
we played the Patriots this Sunday.
Let's
All
get
right,
that W.
Patriots this Sunday. Hopefully, we get a dub. If not, ain't no love lost.
Yeah.
You guys already know what it is. You ain't got to go home.
You got to get the hell
Yeah,
out
hell
of
out of
Gotta get the hell up out of here. I'm your host, CJ the Hog, man. You guys can catch us every day, all day on Twitter.
Twitter.
Follow the Hog side, all right? Make sure you also follow the community that's down there on the ticket, the scrolling ticket that you see down there. You can join the community, HTC Community Commanders, that is brought to you by Red Zone on the lab. Sorry, got a brain fart. My bad, hey y'all. But y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, and y'all know what it is. Peace out.
it.